Hello, all. This is Gabrielle Marcel, and I want to thank you so much for spending this moment with me. It truly means so much to me. Hey, Gabs Tribe. I hope everyone is doing well. Okay, so we have made it to day 18 of Vlogtober. Day 18. Okay, so today, when it came to eating, this morning I had the apple cider vinegar drink, some tea, and some water. And then I opened my fasting window at about 2 or 3. I'm not really sure. It was late. And then so far I've only had like one meal today. It's getting kind of late, so I think I might have like some yogurt and then go ahead and like close my window, and then just open it later tomorrow. We'll just have to see. And I did an Amazon order for. I bought some aluminum foil pans so that we can cook, and then I bought some peanuts and some Slim Jims. And the peanuts and the Slim Jims we'll put in baggies so that way we can like separate that to like have snacks to grab and go. We did that before, and I think it was like 2 servings of the Slim Jims, and then like 1 serving of peanuts was like 21 grams of protein. So if we do this 21 grams of protein, then we do the 2 servings of yogurt, that's 30. Then right there, that's 50 grams of protein. And then if we do a protein shake, then that's 50, 60, 80 grams of protein. So 80 grams of protein right there between the protein shake, the yogurt, and the snack, the peanuts and the Slim Jim. So right there, that'd be 80. And then like whatever food we have, we'll just like add to that. So I think that'll give us a like good foundation for getting the protein in. So tomorrow I'm going to do a grocery order, like I said yesterday, for some. Oh my gosh, I said burgers. I was going to buy that box of burgers from Walmart that it's like 32 in a box, and I used to buy it all the time. And I want to say it was like $24 or something. Please tell me why I went to go do a Walmart order and put that in the cart and it was $35. I'm like, what? $35? That's like $1 and something for each one. What is going on? Jeez. So I'm gonna have to figure something else out because that's a lot. That's way more than I'm trying to spend. So I don't know. Either I'm gonna have to figure something else out or probably just break down and buy them. But I do need something quick and convenient, to grab in order to stay on track, because meal prepping, actual like meals is just not going to be like the thing to do for us right now. It's just going to take too much out of us. But I want us to like get on track. So I'm trying to think of like other easy to prep proteins that are not expensive. That's the not expensive part. Because food is just so expensive. Jeez. Okay. But definitely going to get some like chicken and some hot dogs. Just got to figure out something else. Probably, I don't know. Just got to figure something else out to get. And then just the vegetables as well. And probably some beans and some rice. Because we're doing low carb, we're not doing keto. So like some beans and some rice to just eat carbs with one meal. Yeah. So anyway, that's the plan for the weekend. Grocery order, and then meal prepping, just simple things. Nothing that's going to be too overwhelming for us to do. So that's the plan. All right. So today I wanted to talk about, I wanted to talk about the importance of loving yourself. And I know, like, I talk about that a lot. But I was having a conversation with one of my cousins today, and I just realized that, we're kind of going through like similar situations. And I just realized that when you don't love yourself, you really, really put yourself in a lot of jeopardy. You really do. And I hate the fact, I really dislike the fact that people have taught me that I'm not worth loving or that I'm not lovable. And that I have to teach myself that now. And I've been on this journey of teaching myself, but because I get so overwhelmed with the thought that, like, there are so many people that, like, were in my life that I think probably should have taught me that, but that didn't teach me. And I get overwhelmed with, like, the experiences I've had, and it just makes me feel bad about myself. And it's just a difficult thing, just a difficult thing to navigate when you don't feel good about yourself based upon, like, how people treated you. And my cousin was saying the fact that she is still alive is a testament to God, because she's gone through a lot of things that could have took her out, that probably would have taken other people out or have taken other people out, but she's still yet standing. And I totally understand that. And it really made me sad to understand and see that we had similar pain and we were going through similar situations. And that was because we were raised in environments where we were looked down upon, we were mistreated because of things that we couldn't control, like our skin color, our size. And we were mistreated by people that were supposed to love us or should have loved us, or you would think would have loved us. And she just talked about, like, all the things that she did for the person that hurt her. And of course, it made me think about all the things I did for the person that hurt me. And I told her, like, this is our time. This is our time to love ourselves, to take care of ourselves, to pour into ourselves. Like, I don't want to keep learning these lessons, these type of lessons that come on because I don't love myself. I don't want to keep learning these lessons. I want to learn other life lessons, not this particular one that keeps coming back around for me. I want to ascend. So for the rest of the vlog, I'm going to be really focusing on the self-love. And I'm going to be looking for different things I can do daily to practice self-love every single day. And then I'm going to share those things with you all. So starting tomorrow, we're going to be heavy on the self-love. Heavy on it. Because I don't want to be learning the same lesson next year or the year after. And it really hurt to hear my cousin be so sad about her childhood and the heartbreak she was going through. And it's like, yeah, I can relate because I've went through the same exact thing. But this time around, I'm definitely going to be doing the work. So that the lesson this time will be the last lesson for this. So, are you like me where you talk about loving yourself or how you need to love yourself and take care of yourself, but don't really do what you need to do it? If so, let's write together. Let's stop talking about it and let's start doing it. Let's find one thing every day that we do. One thing. And it doesn't have to be huge. It doesn't have to cost money. It could just be something simple as filing your fingernails, painting your nails, something simple as taking time to read a book that you enjoy. Maybe treating yourself to something that you've been wanting but you've been putting off because you are always thinking about everybody else but not thinking about yourself. And those things don't have to be expensive things. It could be, things that don't cost a lot of money. I'm pretty sure it's something that you want or need that doesn't cost a lot of money, but you put off buying it because you're like, oh, I could just wait. I could wait on that. But if somebody else needed something, you'll be quick to go ahead and help them do what they need to do or get it for them. But when it's you, when it's for you, you put yourself on the back burner. It's time to stop doing that. I know I am. I'm going to stop because I deserve all the love and care that I give to others. I deserve it. But how can I send that signal out to the universe of it coming back to me, for it to come back to me, if I don't do it for myself? So, from here on out, from today, well, actually tomorrow, moving forward, one thing I'm going to do a day, and I'm going to share it with you all. Because I got to get real about this. This journey isn't just about losing weight. It's about falling in love with myself and taking care of myself in all ways. That's physically, mentally, financially, just always. Yeah. And if you've gone through things that should have taken you out, but you're still here, just know there's a reason for that. There is purpose in your life. You may not even know what that purpose is. But just hold on and know there is purpose. And if you don't know what that purpose is, then start having conversations with God. And what those conversations with God look like, that's between you and God. You can journal. You can just sit in a room and talk to God. And you don't have to talk to God in a normal way, a normal like prayer way. You could just talk to God normally as if you were talking to your friend. Because that's just how God is. You come to God as you are. So if you're not the type of person that feels comfortable going to God in prayer, or you feel unsure about how to go to God in prayer, just start talking out loud to God. And ask God to show you what your purpose is. And if you're the type of person and you already know what your purpose is, but you feel unsure about how to step into it, then ask God about what to do to step into it, what steps to take to step into that purpose. Or maybe you know what your purpose is and you know how to step into it, but you feel fear about doing it. Maybe you feel like you're not good enough to do it or worthy enough to do it. But remember, if God already showed you what that purpose is, then that means that God already said you're worthy. So just do your best to fight that fear. No, don't do your best. Just fight that fear. And just move forward. Because God put that calling on you, within you, for a reason. Regardless of what that calling is, only you know. And it's for you to do what's necessary, to take the right steps, to walk into that calling. So yeah. You could have given up, but you're yet standing. And there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. There is purpose assigned to you and tied to you. At this point in my life, it's about me connecting with God and aligning with that purpose. Because I don't want to be disconnected from God. I don't want to not hear from God. I want God to continue to show up for me the way He shows up for me. And in order to be sure that that happens, it's time to align and to connect and do what I've been called to do. And so that's what I'm doing. So tomorrow, I'm going to get serious about that self-love journey. And if you know you got to get serious about it, maybe you'll join me tomorrow. Every day, I'm going to pick something, even if it's something small, to do. Because I deserve it. All that love and care and dedication and time and energy and more that I poured into that relationship, all for it to end. If I had taken that same amount of energy and poured it into myself, tell me where I would have been. But I'm going to do that now. And you should too. You should do it now. So, let me think what the affirmation for today is. I'm going to make self-love a priority. I probably have an affirmation that's similar to that already. Even if I do, even if it's the same exact affirmation, it's going to be the one for today. I'm going to make self-love a priority. Because if I don't love myself and care for myself, how can I expect anybody else to love and care for me? How can I expect anybody to come along and treat me better than I treat myself? That doesn't even make sense. So, from here on out, I'm going to make self-love a priority. And if you're like me, you need to do that too. We could do it together. And once again, if you're not sure what your purpose is, talk to God. If you're fearful about carrying out your purpose, talk to God. If you don't know the right steps to carry out your purpose, talk to God. Because God is going to give you all the answers that you need. But you just have to talk to God. And God will answer. God will send signs and signals. God will even send dreams. God will make sure you align with people and have these encounters with people that will show you. So when in doubt, talk to God. All right. So I will see you all tomorrow.